Okay, everybody, this is Anadad71 on part 3 of our NFL Optimizer using Google Sheets. We've brought in the DraftKings points, etc. from their sheet. We've set up the spreadsheet for what we need with the formulas, etc. Listing the constraints. We've filled in the constraints into OpenSolver. And now I'm going to show you an easier way to get the names of the players so you're not hurting your eyes kind of reading it. So right here we're going to put name. Yep, hold on. Caps lock. We're going to put name, position, and you can put points if you want. Okay? And in this one here we're going to write a formula. We're going to write equals if. We're going to go over to the in column. If I2 equals 1, then give us the player's name, comma, otherwise, quote, quote, close it, enter. Okay, we're going to run that down, the whole list, down to the 202 spots that we have. Let's go back up a little bit here. Down to the 202, yeah, all right. See if we can get it. All right, anyway, we're going to run it down to there. We're going to do position equals if the in equals 1, then what do we want? We want all right, you know what? That got a little whacked out. Let's start over. Let's go over to the... That's one thing about Google Sheets I don't like too, is it gets weird sometimes. Equals if I2 equals 1, comma, and give us the position, otherwise, quote, quote, enter. We're going to run that down. 202 spots, right? If you go past 202, don't really worry about it because it's just not going to bring back anything in that area, which doesn't matter. It'll cover the area that we need. Points equals if. Okay. I2 equals 1, comma, and give us the player's points. Otherwise, quote, quote, close it, enter. And we're going to run that down. All right. So we're going to down 202 spots on that. All right. Well, if we go over, don't worry about it, but you can bring it down. Okay. One thing I do here is I'll take this and I go to the, let's see, we got here. Where are you? Okay. I will make these like a blue. And then I take this whole thing right here down to the 202. Probably should sit a little closer to my mic. Sorry if I was quiet there for a minute. All right, 298, 202. Okay, and what I do with that is I'll make it yellow. And what I do then is I take this and I make it red. And what that's going to do is when you bring the players' names back, it's going to show them in red on the yellow, so it's bold so you can see it. Okay? All right, so let's test this out and see if we got it to do what we want it to do. Well, how about the lock? We'll go over to that for a second. I don't think I explained that to you. The lock is simple. It's like, say you wanted to use AJ Green, right? We'll pick him. We're going to put a 1. We don't put an X. We don't put an A. We don't put a check mark. We put the number 1. If you want it to work, you will put the number 1. You can put anything you want in there if you don't want it to work, and you will be successful in not using your optimizer correctly. If you want it to work, you can only put a 1. Okay? And I don't know if I could be any clearer than that on it. Where are our quarterbacks? Let's see what we got here. Let's see. You know what? I know this is unusual, but just to save time, I'm going to stack him with Carson Palmer. Why, I don't know. You would never, ever do that because they're not even on the same team. But I'm just going to do it just to show you that it'll lock them in together. So really what you would do is you would use it if you wanted a quarterback and a wide receiver together, or a quarterback, a running back, and a wide receiver, or maybe you wanted 2 wide receivers. It would just lock them into the thing for you. All right. Again, that's a kind of odd example I use because they don't play together. I understand that. Don't write on the bottom about it. I know very much that they're not on the same team. I'm just doing it to demonstrate that it'll lock it. Okay, we're going to go down to the Open Solver, and we're going to hit Solve Model. Now, this is going to take a minute. If people are used to using Microsoft Excel, you'll know that this is done in like literally 3 seconds. Not here, my friends. This takes quite a while. In my opinion, it's slow. As you see, it's going through all the players, thinking about their names, who they want to use, etc. And just let it run its course. And it's in the process now of doing that. So we've got 31 of 2. We got to go to 201. We're at 41. So like I said, it takes a minute. And you'll notice that Excel users are going to pick up on that pretty quickly. Here's the thing about Excel. I don't want to seem like I'm Google Sheets. I don't want to seem like I'm banging on it because I'm not. The difference is the price as well. Excel cost. I have Excel 2013. I didn't buy the newest one, but I think I paid about $130 for it. And this is free. So, yeah, all right, it takes a little longer, but keep in mind, it's free. So that's why I don't really want to go too hard on it, because if it's something that's free, it works awesome. And it basically will do all the functions of Excel. There's some things I don't think it does either as well, or I've noticed maybe it won't do. But for spreadsheets, for daily fantasy sports, I think it actually works pretty well. So you go right ahead and you test out both and always have your own opinion. I understand that. I like Google Sheets, like I said. It does the job and it's free. And I'll leave it at that. So we're at 191 of 201. Now, I'm hoping this works. When Unruh clicked it and he says, please work, I understand what he's talking about. Sometimes it don't. Okay, model solve, loading, just like him. I'm so happy it worked. Okay, we'll click this off. And let's see what we've got. We've got A.J. Green. Right? Now, didn't we? I think we locked him, right? Is that what we locked? Yeah, we locked A.J. Green. See? He's right there. Locked. Under 1. And guess what? When we come over here, there he is. We got A.J. Green. We've got Martavis Bryant, Carson Palmer, Samjay Perrine, Deonta Freeman, however you say his name, Martellus Bennett, Corey Davis, Joe Williams, and the Bills defense, as you know, because we only put in one defense. Now, listen, I'm not saying these guys are who you'd play. Remember, I just used the basic last season's projections. I would actually probably never play this, to be honest with you. And then again, what the heck? Put it in like a quarter. Who knows? It could be crazy enough to cash. I don't know. I mean, lightning strikes in weird places. But as you see, not only does it give you the thing, all your players, and locks who you want, and if you noticed, our quarterback over there was Carson Palmer, and there he is. He's locked. So like I said, if you want to stack guys, you can. That's the good part about it. As you see here, it picked 3 running backs. So it did our flex for us. We didn't have to go too crazy to get a flex spot. It thinks it over. So the flex spot in this particular one would be 3 running backs. So that is the optimizer. The next step is going to be how you make a multi-teams, right? Like say you want to enter 20 teams into this. That's a lot of guys do in the GPPs, right? They want to put in as many teams as they can. I don't blame them. That's kind of helps. So let's see what we got for time here. I'm going to stop this video because I don't want to compete with trying to get to the end of it. Let this one wrap up. So, okay, there's going to be a step 4, and that's going to be the multi-team. And it's very easy to do. I'll show you, and we'll go from there, all right? Okay, see you in a minute.